How's it going, guys, and welcome to a new tutorial. Today I'm bringing you a tutorial on how to make a game red light, green light. Somebody on the server that I'm playing on, ABB77, asked me to do the redstone for a well, he asked me if it was possible to do red light, green light Minecraft, and I said yes, and I told him that I'd do the redstone for him. So this is what I came up with. So I'm going to walk you through what goes on, and then I'm going to build it for you guys. So what's happening is you'll have a random mob here, and it'll step on the pressure plate, which will in turn power this piston, which will push it back into place. It will also send a redstone signal to this repeater right here, which will send a redstone signal over to the yellow light, which only turns on once, which is done by this piston right here. Now, in the beginning, before anything is done, this block will be right there, and there'll be a piece of redstone on it. But after the piston, or after the animal steps on the pressure plate for the first time, when the match is ready to start, then this piston will fire, it'll take the block back and destroy the redstone, so a redstone signal will never go back to the yellow light. After that, you'll have, well, I guess we'll do the red light next. So it'll go down this way, and it's kind of the same concept. This block right here will be here, and there'll be a piece of redstone on it. It'll send a signal over to this one-tick pulse generator right here, which will in turn power this block, which powers the red light. So the reason why I did this is because I don't want the redstone light to power right away, because I don't want both lights going on at the same time. I want the green one to go on first, because obviously nobody's gonna want to see yellow, and then alright, well, now it's red, so now we're gonna have to wait a little bit more. You want the first one to be green, and since there's no mobs in there, that's the reason why it's not going, by the way. So this is just so that the red won't fire first. So what's happening here is it'll power this block, right, or it'll power this piston, which will send a redstone signal over to this one-tick generator, and it'll power the red light right there. And then finally the green light, which is the simplest. All I had to do is run a redstone signal up here over to this one-tick pulse generator, which powers the light. So let me build it with you guys. guys, I hope that building went well, and I'm just going to spawn in a sheep right here to give you guys an example of how it works. So the sheep will randomly step on the pressure plate at random intervals, which is what you want because you don't want the players to know how often the light changes. Otherwise, they'll just be able to count and they'll know when to stop and when to run. The thing is about this design is I'm going to need about 10 different types or 10 different sheep areas, 10 different of these areas right here, because the sheep doesn't step on the pressure plate often enough in order for it to really work well. Because like, look, it's green right now. I'd be able to run all the way over there with no problem without it turning red. The only thing I have to do is add pressure plates down here to send a redstone signal over here, to send a redstone signal that'll shut off the system and I don't know, like launch fireworks or something. I don't know. I'll get the details figured out when I actually get onto the map and build it for them. I was gonna say one more thing. Oh yeah. The last thing is that the sheep or the players have to be within 32 blocks of whatever mob is over there. Otherwise, the mob will stop moving. And of course, it's raining. And if the mob stops moving, obviously this isn't gonna work. So what I plan to do is have it in the middle right here, or have all of them in the middle right here, and that'll be the map. So, if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please leave a like and also subscribe if you'd like to see some more tutorials from me. So, see you guys in my next video.